You guys have on YouTube, you all know there's plenty of auctions going on. YouTube auctions, they're free right now, and other sites like Whatnot and eBay are kind of trying to butt in and get in on the action and charge a little fee there, I'm sure. So I've noticed some people selling stuff on YouTube, and there's a lot of things that get zero bids. But what I'm saying, here's what you do. I'm going to give you an example of what you can do to where you're going to move all the stuff. So what you do, let's say you put up this real nice cup. This is a royal something or other bull crap. No, it's a nice one. All right. And you say, well, starting bid is $1. And they look and well, what happens? Then nobody bids. You just go, okay, let's go to the next item.
Hey guys, get ready, I got a surprise for you. And here he is, Glenn. Hey, there you go. How you doing, Glenn?
Good. How you doing, Mark?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. The weather's shining, the sun is shining, and it's nice here, and everything's going all right. We even had a nice sale yesterday. We had that lady's bike, that Li Live bike. We sold that for $200 yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And I got another locker that I'm looking at for Wednesday, I think. Well, no, it'll be, Wednesday, April 1st. You know, we're going to be checking that out. That lady that bought the bike, though, she came all the way from Lexington, which is 85 miles from here.
She wanted it bad, huh?
She did. And she got here and she took it for a ride, and she said, this is good. This is what I want. And she handed me the $200 and everything was good. And a couple hours later, she messaged me on Facebook and said, I'm not sure if this is right for me. Would you take it back? Would you take it back for $180? So she wanted to sell it back to me. So where I'd be up $20 and have the bike, I'm like, you can adjust the seat, because she was saying it wasn't. I said, you just adjust the seat. And she never said anything else. So I consider the matter closed. But that was odd.
Yeah, she wrote it and gave you the money. I mean,
she did, and it's actually a $500 bike on the minimum. Those go from $500 to $1,500. She got it for $2.
Yeah.
If she doesn't like it, she can sell it.
She didn't like it. She turn around and sell it like you did.
She can actually make a profit if she doesn't mind.
Yeah.
Doesn't mind waiting.
Yeah, we sold a window AC unit this week, $175.
Nice. Is that something you got in a storage unit, or?
Yeah, we've had it for a while, but just hadn't been too hot, in the past month, and it's warming up more. So.
Well, that's great, man. Yeah, and we listed that motorcycle this week.
Oh,
two people interested. We just put it up for $500.
Yeah.
Kind of need to get it out of here. Had 2 people interested, and neither one of them showed up. And they were adamant they wanted it. Oh, this is exactly what I've been looking for. I'll give you a message Saturday, and this was Thursday. And I said, okay, I can hold it Saturday. He said, I got to just get a trailer lined up. And he said, I will for sure be getting back with you. And they for sure didn't get back with me. So that happened twice.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have it too much longer for that price.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but you know what? It's still here.
Yeah.
So, let's see who we got here today. I'm sure there's a million people here. Let's see. We got Mad Dog in the house. Hey, how you doing, Mad Dog? How are you? I did find a good unit with some Snap-on toolboxes. Yeah, I saw that one. The Snap-on toolbox is a little crusty, though. But it still has some retail value. It was kind of crusty looking. But, yeah, we'll take a peek at it. I got one locked and loaded that I'm looking for Wednesday. It's on the 1st. It's a little dine and dasher. I think it's got like six boxes, a suitcase, and a couple of bags, and it's $30 right now. So I kind of want to get that one while we unload more of this stuff we got here. So we'll see what happens there. Let's see who else we got going here. And we got Mad Dog. All right, Mad Dog. I did find a good professionally moved box unit too, with the older person around a table and a wheelchair. It's probably $500. Going through the boxes, 6564 is your lucky number. I guess that's the facility. This pen doesn't work. I'm throwing it away. Yeah, 6564. All right, I got that. Yeah, that number looks lucky to me. Well, let me tell you if it is 11, 17. It's 21, which is 3/7, and which should be lucky. So all those numbers add up to 21. So yeah, it could be. And yeah, we'll see about that one, Mad Dog. There's a lucky Snap-on tool unit 0343. Yeah, I think that's one I've been looking at. Mostly it's just furniture in that unit though. And I'm really wanting to find some a lot of boxes and potentially a jewelry box. Get ready. Now's the time to buy your silver and gold if you're going to get it. It's a little bit down, but it is going to explode when this financial system flips, and it's getting close. And I think when that does happen, I think the stock market's going to.
Way up.
Yes, I think that is. I mean, for decades, it's been the elite's way to control the money, and yeah. Well, there's only so much I can say here, but Mad Dog says 2154 and 04 2154 and 0457. Yeah, that's something to look at. Oh, hell yeah, Mad Dog. Keep him coming. 0648. He did. 06. Well, my video I put up last week got 357 views, which is not good for a storage auction video. But for me, it was really good. So that's how you got to look at it. So it did good. It did about as well as one of my lower performing cat videos. But that was an improvement. You know, I only average 100 views on my storage auction videos, and that one went to 357. So I don't know. I'm going to put all my locker videos or all my storage units I buy on my channel, but they just don't get the views like cats do, man. They can't hold it. They just can't stand up to the cats. That's right. And there's nothing wrong with that. And your last number, lucky number, is 7085. Well, we're going to find out how lucky that is, Mad Dog. I've got them written down right here. Yes. Yeah, this time last week, remember I cut the show short last week, a few minutes. Chucky was 2 hours late. He got home about a half an hour after that, maybe a little bit less. But he's been doing that since the weather's been better. It's harder to keep him in. We got him in now, so we won't have to worry about him today. Let's see. There's an auction of self-storageauctions.com you might like. Okay. Let me write that down. I have that self-storage auction.com. I think I bought one unit on there, maybe two. I don't know. But mostly I just buy storage treasures. The gun unit I found you is on your favorite website, storageauctions.com. Okay, storage auction. That's the different one. Storageauctions.com. All right. We got some things to look at. It is an automatic. It's missing the clips, but a military looking. Really?
Hmm.
Well, hell, if it's showing, it's going to be a stupid price.
That thing's going to go sky high.
That's the problem. You'll have to pay for the gun twice. But I'll take a look at it. Unless it turn out to be a BB gun or something.
Yeah.
So many people on videos, storage videos. Well, not a whole lot, but I have seen a few videos where they thought they were getting guns, and no, they got guns all right, but they were all BB guns.
Yeah, BB guns or airsoft.
Yeah, some of those airsoft rifles are not too bad though. I sold one for $70
Oh yeah.
a few weeks back. I mean, of course, it was my nephew. He said, "You got any airsoft guns?" I said, "Yeah. I'll let you have one for 70." And I showed him the model. I said, "Look it up." He said, "Oh yeah, you're giving me a pretty good deal." I said, "Yeah." So yeah, they can be a little bit of money, just they're not nearly as exciting, but they are something. And some of the old BB guns could be, the old Daisy BB guns. The classic ones are good to find if they're in good shape. Let's see. Mad Dog says there's some CD radio stuff, and it looks like an older person to Snap-on unit. Oh yeah, that's the one. I have looked at that. And that Snap-on toolbox is on wheels, but it is so crusty. It looks like it sat out in the desert for like 10 years.
Yeah, it might not be much if it's like that.
It's probably usable, and it's got the Snap-on name on it, and it's on wheel, but it's just not going to bring a high value because it just looks like hell, But it still has some value, yeah. And there might be some decent tools in there. Both units, even the one with the Snap-on tool unit, are owned by older people. As you can see, the toilet seat. Yeah, that's a sign that they could be gone because why wouldn't they want their toilet seat, man? I mean, think about that one. If they're not pooping anymore, that's a problem. That could be a problem. If you ain't pooping, you ain't living. Mad Dog, sometimes you find a $2,000 airsoft gun. I've never done that, but I'd still like to. There could be gold or jewelry in that unit. You could clean up in the Snap-on toolbox. Man, if it's the one I'm thinking about, Mad Dog, it's crusty looking though, man. I don't think 500 is going to come out of that one unless it's full of nice looking tools. But we'll look. I got to get comfortable here. Man, you probably could get at least 200 to 100 just the way it is. Well, I'm thinking 100, but you could ask. You can ask whatever you want,
Yeah.
No, I think it's got some tools in it. I just don't think it's going to be that good.
Yeah, if they didn't take care of their toolbox, maybe they didn't take care of their tools.
That's a possibility, man. Usually there's a little correlation there between the two.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, we're caught up in the comments. We've got one here today. Yes. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to take that one into Storage Treasures, and I'm going to show you, Mad Dog, what I'm looking at from the 5 mile radius. It's the only one that I found that I'm interested in this week from the 5 mile radius. He says, or maybe the toolbox was sitting in the garage a long time and they took care of the other stuff. Sometimes they don't care. Well, that's possible, man.
Yeah.
The thing is, it just seems to have furniture in there, and they didn't have a lot of boxes. I'm really wanting to find the jewelry, because, man, if people would just realize, I think a lot of people have, but silver and gold are going to explode because when when the market starts to crumble, which it's going to, people are going to put their money into they're going to want a lot of it, and this is the time to buy when it's low.
Yeah, if you just find a tiny bit of gold, it's worth a lot of money now.
You can find just a little tiny bit of gold, and you can pay for $1,000 unit pretty easily.
Yeah.
If you find any of that in there. So, and the older, dusty, antique units, they tend to have a bit. You remember that one unit that just had furniture, how much gold and silver you found in it? Not specifically.
No, I can't remember. Been so many, I can't.
I have found a number. I can't remember specifically, Mad Dog, but oh, yes. Yes, I remember. It had 2 antique dressers and a Jenny Lind bed in it.
Oh, yeah.
And it was laying on the floor, but those 2 dressers were loaded. I found gold and silver, so much in there. It was so wonderful, man. Yeah, I remember that one. It was just a lot of, well, it wasn't a lot of furniture. Maybe it's a different one. I don't know, but the one that I'm talking about now had 2 dressers and a bed, which is, we got a lot of money for the bed too. Found a gold watch, a big old silver coin from the 1700s, silver, and lots of gold. How do you not know the tool unit isn't like that? You just never know. Well, you don't. You really don't, man. And we will.
Use an educated guess, and like you said before, it's got to be in your gut too.
Yeah, I like to have that gut feeling, and I want to see the dust. I want to see some boxes too, man.
Yeah.
There's yeah, we'll take a look. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's right, Mad Dog. That was a great unit. And I bought that. I don't remember the price, but I did a remake of that and I put it up about a year ago. Glenn probably remembers.
Yeah.
That unit has good memories in it. I remember that day I called Julie from home, from the unit where she was here at home. And I said, "You're not going to believe how good we did in this unit." I was telling her about the gold and silver. And this was back when gold was like $1,500 or less, probably less. Now it's been up to 5,500. It's hovering between 45 and 55 now. I think it's going to go over 10. And I think silver is going to be near $1,000. I think it'll be like 200 by the end of the year. And I might be underestimating. And that's all predicated upon I wouldn't want to be in stocks. I just wouldn't.
No.
You want to have a tangible asset that you have. Because if you don't have it somewhere where you can go and get it yourself, then you really don't have it.
Yeah.
You really don't have it. Some of these people that buy silver and they're having it stored somewhere, they might want to be careful about that.
No, it would be stored where I want it stored and where I knew where it was at, and that's it.
Just get a backhoe or a shovel or something and find a place to put it, because that's really the only for sure way you're not going to fall into back in the 20s, the last century in the 20s. We weren't here, but you know what happened from history. And it's getting ready to happen again.
Or if you got a big safe, we got a safe about the size of our refrigerator. So
yeah. So here anyway, let's take a peek now, man. I'm getting ready to look. All this talk about gold and silver got me wanting. All right, here we go. Share. There we go. Let me mark Mad Dog's. Hide that. Okay. we go. Here's the one I'm currently looking at. This is what's in it. Why is that picture so? That doesn't look right.
Looks narrow, huh?
Well, you can't see that. Why is it up? I can't get it to go. Okay, well, this is the one, but it will not go smaller. Maybe that's because that's all right. Well, anyway, you can see there's about 6 boxes and some flat boxes. You can only see 2 of them in this picture. I'm not sure what's going on. I've been having so many issues with this.
Did you bid on this already?
Yeah. I bid 10. I was the first to bid on it. I bid $10 and it's now 30. And it sells in 3 days. Just basically 3 days from now, 3 days and 38 minutes. So there's 6 nice boxes. It hadn't been in there too long. Some flat boxes, a couple of bags. And this one bag's got like a nice purse in the top of it. I'm wanting to know why these pictures. I don't know. Everything's been kind of quirky on this site lately.
Give me just a second, Mark. I'll be right back.
Gotcha, man. Yeah. So, yeah. Says you've been outbid, bid again. Well, I will, but I'll wait till Wednesday to do that. So we're going to go in here. Oh, I got to log on again. All right, let me log in real quick while Glenn does what he has to do here. I'm going to need my phone.
I'm back. I'd let Henry in. He's scratching at the back door.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got him trained, didn't he? He scratched it and come in. That's good. All right, here we go. 834. All right. And verify code. There we go. Come on. There it is. Let me look at it. See, here's the one right here. It's in extra space. Let's see if it comes in. No, actually, I bid $20 on it. All right, let's see if it shows. No, that's all it's showing.
Huh.
You can't see the boxes in the front all of a sudden. Maybe that's a good thing. Oh, yeah, you can here. There's and then there's the suitcase there. So I figured this locker here is worth $60 to go through.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna, I can go grab it in one load and make a video, so I'll get a few bucks there too. I want to buy a unit. Now there could be a gold ring in there. You never know.
You damn right, or a necklace or bracelet or anything.
And it doesn't take much. And remember, that's going to go up in value too. So there's that. All right, so we're going to go, and these pictures are just not much to look at on that one, which is probably going to help me. All right, where the hell is it?
Yeah, that could be in your favor.
It could, yeah. All right, let's go to facility name. Then we can put the numbers in. Let's see, Mad Dog gave me these. We'll start at the top, 6560. Boom! All right. Okay, and there's, okay. This one's interesting right here, except there's those freaking mattresses. Okay. All right, I'm going to look at this, and then I'll figure out what facility this is. Okay. There's a couple $100 in furniture. I'm looking right off the rip. Big old bed, post. Those probably $100 bed. I don't like dealing with mattresses, but I can't unload them. That last unit I bought had 6 mattresses in it, Glenn.
God.
Yeah, that's the one that I bought last week and found a number in it.
Were they all donatable?
Yeah, they were all in zip bags.
Oh,
Probably could have sold them, but I didn't really have a lot of storage space for all that. So I went ahead and donated. We're going to make a nice profit on the unit without killing our space. I was
yeah.
afraid I'd have to sit on them for a while because they can take a while. This has some wood furniture there, and it looks like what is that? That looks like a vacuum cleaner. A couple of suitcases. There could be something hiding behind the bed. Let's see what else. There's some quirky little what figurines here. They look real quirky. That's a Broyhill style, but it looks like it's not in the greatest shape. It just doesn't look like it's been taken care of. Like there's crap all over the side of it.
Probably candle wax, maybe.
Oh, yeah. And
Maybe.
there's another one with that Broyhill style. If that's solid wood, that would actually polish up and clean up as long as all the hardware is there. But I'm noticing the hardware is missing from this drawer. That's a negative and a clue. And this stuffed animal doesn't help.
No.
Let's see if we can see it from the front. And there's the negative of the mattresses. I'm already coming off a 6 mattress unit. I'd love to get away from them. So let's continue. I do want to know where this one's at, though. So let's find out. Okay. Oh, let's look at this. No dust, but lots of boxes. Lots of them. Oh, and a wheelchair. That's a clue. It's bags. Whoa, I need to know where this is.
Yeah, got some boxes, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. All right. Here it is. All right, I got to see where this is. Oh, it's on Greenwood, dude. That is a bad. That's in the West End, right? Far away. Oh Lord, I don't like buying in that area, man.
Not a good area.
No, I have bought there, but that's when we were doing the live auctions, and I was already there, and I could grab it and go. So we're just gonna bypass this one. I can be picky, and I don't mind doing that. I've been doing this for 15 years. I've sat in my ways. I have a way to do it. I've had success, and I'm going to continue to do it that way. So I'm not going to look at this one further. So I want to get away from this storage facility. Although I do like the way it looks. I think that's a bunch of Christmas crap right there, but it could be somebody that's moved on to the next phase of existence, I guess. That picture there, it blows. I don't even know why they put that in there. All right, I will concede that it is a nice looking unit, but it doesn't meet my credentials. 0343. Okay. Let's see. This was $50. It's got a refrigerator in it. It's $50. We got to look at this. Well, everything except the refrigerator. Oh, if they put the washer, they put the dryer probably on top of the washer.
Oh yeah, I see that.
That's Dryers are a lot lighter, though. I guess I could get. And there's the refrigerator. So you got about $300 at least in appliances, providing they all work. And that's not too old of a set.
No, it's a newer model.
Yeah, there. And you got a grill bow. Oh, this April here. That's a nice.
Some of those newer ones, they make them stackable like that.
Yeah, you got to wonder if I don't know if that would be stackable there. I mean, you could stack them, but I don't think that's the way they were intended because that's pretty high up.
Yeah, I was looking at that. You're right. That's a little high up to reach up there and grab your stuff out.
A lot of people couldn't reach that, very easily. But I do like that back there, and the washer dryer, $250 for sure. I'm seeing some $500 on the surface here.
Is that a grill or is it a smoker?
It's a smoke. I don't know the answer to that.
It looks like
smoker.
Could appear to be a smoker, and they're a little bit more money than a grill.
We would be able to sell that because of the time of year coming up. So I need to see where this one's at. Okay, that's right over here. Okay. I'm going to definitely put this one on the auction watch. Where are you? Come on. Now I'm drawing a blank. Let me go back to where it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, we know where it is. Where's the auction watch option? There it is. Got it. Okay. We got it on there. Let me see if there's any other pictures that we can get some clues at. Is that a folding table? No, that's a TV.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks to be a newer one,
huh?
It's not real thick.
Yeah, I think it's probably $40-50 at least. That last unit I bought's got a 58-inch Roku TV in it, man. It's like probably got like $200 on a resale on that one.
Oh yeah.
I've got a tile saw in there that's around $300.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a tile saw. I've got that destruction hammer, and I found all kind of brass and copper separated. Probably about $30 worth of that. It turned out to be a really good unit, man. Plenty of profit. Got the little Pepsi thing.
Oh yeah.
List that. Found silver. And I didn't expect that. And I got the Xbox. Oh, let me show you that. This didn't make the video. This right here. This HP laptop. I found the power source to that. Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
That was in there. It's asking for a password there, so I don't really know how to do that, but I think Jay does. And then I got an Apple iPad Pro in the box that was in there. And the main thing I wanted to show you, and whoever's on the live stream, 2 Movado watches, that's one thing, but here in the box, and it's in there, an Xbox One S Minecraft. It's in there. And that is a good find. That's a couple $100 right there. So that unit turned out to be a really good unit. And it was only $400. So some of this stuff turned out really good. And this one, I've got it in the watch. What's in there? Just random stuff. There's a box of something. Oh, there's something in there. What is that? It's like a box. Eliminates odors. Looking for any more clues. Okay, well, I mean, I got that one on the watch. Let's see what else is there at that facility. Because this one's right down the street, man. I don't know. Let's see. Why is this $40? Dressers, multiples. Eh. Oh, I'm seeing a kid's rocker thing, and that piece of furniture looks jacked up.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like the way this looks. And there's that colored pink I don't want to see. Yeah, that piece of furniture's toast, man. Looks like it had a dog that chewed on the legs, man.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. And here's another negative that people don't think about. A lot of people may not think about, but you can see that it's indoors. You probably got to go down a long hallway and down a daggone service elevator with this crap, which makes it 4 times harder to load. And I don't mind if it's a killer unit, but this is not a killer unit.
Yeah, if it's a nice unit, it's one thing, but if it looks like that and I got to do that, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few things here, but that doesn't even look like the same unit, dude.
It doesn't, does it?
Oh, let me show you what I mean. You know what? Yeah, it's just 2 pictures.
Yeah, it does.
Does
Because
that
right there, because right there, you're looking at the whole width of the damn locker. Where's the rest of that other stuff that's in the second picture?
So you can get really royally screwed on a locker like this.
Yeah.
Somebody's thinking, oh, there's a lot of stuff there, but where is it?
Yeah.
Did they walk past that and then take another picture?
Well, that's the only other way I can think of, unless it's got 2 doors on it.
Wait a minute, there's some dust on my microphone here. Oh, I had to blow it off. I think I got it off of there, Glenn. Yeah, something's wrong here, man.
Yeah.
And here's
Something's
the safe.
not right.
Here's the safe that somebody looking. The safe looks like holy hell, and it looks like somebody broke the corner out of it. Pretty sure there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to take a hard pass on this one. I just don't like the way this. Unless I'm looking down and see jewelry, I would definitely. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. And it really doesn't look horrible back there. It's not great, but I don't know what I'd be getting.
No.
Something's wrong with it. I think it's two. I think there's 2 lockers that they're taking pictures.
That's what it seems to be.
Let's see if this facility's got another locker that looks like one of those. So we looked at that. At $50, that would be awesome for what's the next bid, $60. That would be great to get that. You'd have all kind of profit. See, there's that. And here's the one Mad Dog was talking about. And I'll show you what I didn't like about it. See how here's the snap-on toolbox.
Oh yeah.
Toasty, man.
Nah. Yeah.
I mean, somebody would buy it, but it would have to be cheap because I mean it's all there, and maybe you could clean it up a little bit. Maybe you could paint the drawer. You know, you'd have to do a lot of work to it, and people don't want to do that. But it could probably be restored, and that could be somewhat of a clue. But there is some decent furniture in here, but I'm not seeing anything. But well, there is a couple of boxes. And you can't see in the back of this unit very well. It just looks furniture heavy. There's something else. Where is this? I think this was at Fern Creek. Let me make sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That unit there's something wrong with the pictures. That one's already 220. I just think that would probably be, you'd be lucky to get $100 for it looking like that. And I think it's going to drive the price up. I could be wrong, but hey, that's what I think. That one looks like somebody just bulldozed that stuff in there, and it looks like junk. Other than that ladder, that's just a pile of crap right there. That's my initial reaction to it. And it's 17 days out. I have no interest.
Oh, yeah.
So, will I put that one in my auction watch? I don't think so. Because look, it's going to be, they're already fighting for it 3 days ahead of time at 200. Why would you do that? I don't think that many people bid on it. So they're already wanting it. I don't know. I see a little bit of goodness in there, but not enough. I'm gonna have to pass. All right. Had that box been in better shape, maybe. Okay, let's go to another facility. Okay. Come on. Here it is. 2154. Dang, I don't know where all that dust came from on my microphone. I had to blow it off of there. Oh my God, Glenn, look what happened in there. Somebody dropped a bomb on that one.
Yeah.
That one's been nuked. Oh, this one's in Mount Washington. That's where I normally, when I do go out of town to buy a unit, I go there because Mount Washington's just, that's my son and daughter-in-law and grandson live there. So I'll look at it. Now that dresser in the back looks nice.
Yeah, it does.
It really has some style to it. Ooh, and that might not be so bad. Whatever that is. That's a TV on top of a dresser there, isn't it?
It looks to be, yeah.
Yeah. And what's back here? That looks like a car wheel. Or no, I'm not sure about that. No, that's not. I do like that dresser. And there's stuff in the drawers. And you know what I always say, dresser drawers are better than safes. But there's this big old frickin' mattress. Oh my God. Oh shoot. Oh no. Good God. Well, what am I doing? Where's the, come on. Why'd they only make 2 pictures? Oh, is that a dryer? Okay. Well, this is a dryer or a washer, one of the two.
Yeah.
There's some boxes. I do like that dresser. There's a TV. I do notice that this is pressed wood right here.
Yeah.
You can see it. And there is a bike, but it's a kid's bike, I think. That scares me. That's an out-of-towner, and that's a mattress. I might have to pass, though. I think it could be okay, but there's some warnings in there.
I didn't see a washer either, just the dryer.
Yeah, I don't like buying single ones, although I have had work before. But a lot of times when they put a single one in, it's because it broke down and they just stuffed it in their unit, and thinking it's worth about $7 in scrap if it's not working, unless you want to repair it. Dryers usually it's just a heating element that'll go bad. Yeah. I've been able to fix that in our dryer, and it's been working for years since. Still there. I think I paid at the time. I paid like $35 for the heating element, and that was worth fixing. Okay. All right, we'll go on to the next. Did I look? 2154 is one I think I just looked at. What is wrong with my pen? Okay, we'll try another one. Facility name 0457. All right. Here we go. Now, that's in California. Come on. Oh, this is for you, I guess, Glenn, but you're not in the market for one right now, but we'll look anyway. Maybe there's a Dine and Dasher in there. Let's see what kind of toolbox you've got. Craftsman, okay.
Yeah.
That's middle of the road. That's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Big old speaker. Wait a minute. This looks like it was one in my area. It said California on it. Now it says Louisville. Maybe the page hadn't loaded. This site has been acting weird, Glenn. It's not all me. Part of it is, but there's been some things that all right, I need to see more. I already know where this is. I don't like the way this looks, man.
No.
Yeah. It could be okay, but what is that? There's a TV box. Oh, whoa. PS2 box. That doesn't mean there's a PS2 in there, though. And that mattress looks hideous.
It does.
It really does. And, oh, boy. Look, there's some. Oh, there's a wheelbarrow in there. I think it looks pretty toasty, though. That chair, I bet you it's jacked up. And all that itchy stuff from the ceilings falling down on everything, all that insulation.
Insulation, yeah. That's.
They put it in with a blower, and then it sticks to the ceiling. And over the years, it just falls down on and just snows on everything.
Yeah.
And I don't like that stuff. It's probably you don't even want to breathe it, and you're going to get in here and breathe the holy crap out of it.
Yeah, if it was put up there before 1985, it's probably asbestos on top of it.
Could be, but I don't know if this facility was there in 1985. Guess I could find out. But anyway, there's a PS2 box, but it's probably empty. All right, well, it's not horrible if it goes cheap. I'm just not going to buy that one. That's the only one they got there. All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah, that's Preston. Okay, 0648. I think that's one right down the street. 0648. Come on. 0648. Booyah. There we go. Okay, that's the one I bid on right there. See, here's the other one that's there. I like the way those clothes look. Why are these pictures? They're blown up where you can't see anything. There's nothing I can do to make them go down. The other day, I was able to go backwards farther than this to see more of what the overall picture is. Okay, this is at Warwick. That's where I'm going if I get that unit right there. I mean, I guess what I could do is go into here, go to Zoom. I can make it smaller, but then it's too small. Maybe it was something I did. Okay, well, that's Yeah, okay, you can kind of see it better now. I do like it bigger though. I know that's what she said. All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. I had to blow the daggone. This thing is so dirty. Good God. And it stinks. Damn it. Now look at what you've done. Holy sh. Damn it. All right. Well, here, I'm stuck on that unit. All right. Let me come back into the chat for a minute, and then we can always head back with part 2 of that. We can have, like, we can do a halftime. Yeah, I'll do a halftime and come back in. There we are. Let's see where I left off. Yeah, we're at halftime. Oh, Mad Dog's been busy. Okay, Mad Dog, here's where we left off. This is a nice looking unit with designer stuff. There's even some good stuff at the facility. I'd like to see $10 feeler bid if there's something. I wish I knew which one you were talking about. The little Dine and Dasher, I've already got a bid on it, and it was 30. Designer purses. I think that one was. I don't know if there's any other ones in there. If it's the one I'm thinking. If it's $80, would I have to say it was mine? There's a Coach bag. I think it could have been. There was one of my favorite units, and then there was one with the bedroom set and a tent, which had 5 cut locks in the front of the door. Yeah, that tells me they're probably going to pay up at the last minute. Do you see the tent right next to the wooden headboard or what looks to be a closet? That's tan. Looks like it came up for auction 5 times. I think I remember which one. It had a lot of furniture in it. Mattresses to the right. Is this a guy that was working, got his marijuana where there would be a grow light in the back? So you think he was growing in there? Huh. Maybe I don't want to. I mean, I have nothing against it. I just don't want to get wrapped up in a problem, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean? I don't want to get in the middle of that. You know, you can buy that here. And what's really weird about it, Glenn, is it's illegal here, but you can buy it.
Yeah, same here. It's the same over here.
The governor here, what he did, he gave everybody a pardon on if they ever got caught with it, they have an automatic pardon. Because to be quite honest, we got a bad governor here, but there's that. I'm not totally against that, but I could go on all day about him, but I don't want to do that because there's nothing good to say other than maybe that, because that probably shouldn't be illegal anyway, but that's just my opinion. Others might just, you know, it's kind of weird where it's illegal and legal.
Yeah.
You know? Yep. You're dealing with all this, yes, but don't like it. It's wishy-washy. Could there be shoes behind the mattress in that fold-up tent? Or could be. Hell, there could be a daggone gun safe full of guns back there. We just don't know. That's the beauty of this whole thing, man. I don't like the 5 cut locks, man. I mean, I guess some people might because that says they're trying to preserve something that's in there of value. But I've seen people do that with junk too. Oh, you found the old Persage unit with the round table, the wheelchair, and the professionally moved unit. I love that. Yeah, I think that's the one I actually put on Auction Watch. And we'll see. A moving company spent thousands to move this, though. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my mom had to rent. We moved from one house to another, and this would have been 65 years ago. we were moving from one house. We had one big moving truck come to move our stuff. And my mom gave my sister $40. Said, just pay him out of this. And then the movers heard that they got 40. She had $40. And when she said, how much do we owe you for the moving? $40. And that was probably, so think about it. They came, loaded up a long, big truck full of furniture and moved it, took it all out and put it in the other place for $40.
Yeah, it'd be $300 now, if not more.
It'd probably be more than that, man. So there's that. But I just thought it was funny. She had $40 and you could hear, they heard her talking, and I think they knew she had 40. So they said, it's 40. There's about 500 with the round oak table and wheelchair. Yeah, the wheelchair's a clue, man. It's so, the possibilities are there's jewelry in there. That's the thing. That's what gets your spidey senses going right there. Yeah, I agree with you there on that one, Mad Dog. You get 100 for the grill, maybe more. 400 for the washer dryer. I think that's a little high on the washer dryer, but not totally too high. Or you're right. I don't know. It might be right. Once I looked them up, it could be a little bit more than I'm thinking. They spent about $2,000. Yeah, originally they probably did. Usually a white fridge, those are the cheapest around here. You can get 1 to 150 if they're just basic.
Yeah, same thing.
As long as they work, I mean, somebody's going to buy them, even if they're crappy looking. If they work really well, they'll put them in their garage and put beer in them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, I had an old one time. It was like from the 1940s. And we got a lot of money for that one. Because those things go forever, man. They just keep working. It was from the 40s, and it kept your drink so cold. It does look to be like a smoker. Yeah, I think it would have been a $100 to $200 sale. So I got that one, Mark. I figured you're getting 2 units for the price of one. That's the thing, though. You're not going to get them both. You're going to get in there and wonder, like, where's this? I thought I gave that. And it's going to be a problem. And then you're going to be up at the office in an argument with the manager. And then you're going to show them the pictures, and they're going, oh, well, I don't know. I guess I could give you your money back. That's how I see that going down.
Yeah.
But before you take your money back, make sure you go in there and there's nothing really good in there, because you might not care. I had a unit one time I bought that got broken in before I was able to pick it up. And it was only a $50 unit. I bought it because there was a laptop showing. And then I got in there and it was gone. And then before I went to the manager, I kind of looked around and I'm like, this is crap. Because they had broken in and gotten anything that was of value out of it. And I said, I don't want it now. And she gave me the money back. It was clear that somebody broke into it. They took a crowbar and broke the door.
Well, what's worse is when you have a manager go in there and take shit out of it and don't think you'll recognize it. That happened to Joy one time, and she'd taken pictures of it. Manager opened the door and took off on the golf cart, and she yelled at her to come back. She goes, wait a minute, this dresser wasn't over here, it was over there, and this is missing. She goes, nah, we want our money back.
Yeah, that's janky, man, because they went in there and they probably, they knew that the customer wasn't going to pick it up, and they figured they could take whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
That's my thought on it. If they know that they're not coming back, then they can do that. But she didn't even try to hide it. I mean, at least put the dresser back where it was.
Yeah.
Didn't even do that. That's a stupid thief right there. Yeah. Okay, Mad Dog. There's tools in that Snap-on toolbox. Maybe not a lot, but if they're Snap-on. Well, that's true too. But I have bought a Snap-on toolbox before. It didn't have Snap-on tools in it, but you just never know. There's a marble top table in there. Yeah, I like that. $50 shelving in there. Yeah, that stuff sells fast. It's an old person's locker and a dryer. Yes, I see a walker and what looks to be a safe. Safes are good for videos, I'll give you that. But if you really want to find the gold and silver, you want to see a lot of dust or some antiques or a jewelry box, the obvious. But you don't really want the jewelry box out in the front. You kind of want it hiding in the back. I don't know why, but I kind of feel like that's a thing, If it's right out there where you can see it, I don't know, man. I have bought them that way, and they were there. I was trying to go. Oh yeah. It was how did I wind up in Louisville? I went there and thought it was a California unit and wound up in Louisville. I was not trying to go for Cali. That was probably an accident, or it was a glitch. This site's been glitching for me, man. I figured maybe you would like the toolbox unit, but I didn't know for sure. If you like red, well, hell, it wasn't red anymore. The daggone thing turned pink and nasty. I think it might have still been worth $80, And then if it had tools in it, it could be better. But to me, it just looked pretty like it'd been sitting out in the desert. I see the PlayStation 2 box, but they'll pay you $20 for the empty box. Yeah, I guess because if you're selling one and you have the box, you can actually get more. People like having the box. It's crazy, but yeah. If you bought this, you could get your wheelbarrow that you said. It was toasty looking, man. I'm not even sure if it had a wheel on it. And the metal part was rusty. Hey, Todd, the silver hair stacker's in the house. Welcome aboard. We're just here looking for opportunities to pick up some cash, gold, silver, collectibles, whatever. Maybe $500 worth of stuff without knowing what else is in there. Yep, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Designer Nikes in this unit. Yeah. Let's see here. I think he should go to a price of two designer units, small and a big one. The clothing rack should be easy to load. It's on wheels. All that clothing on there, though, man, it didn't look very good. There looks to be jewelry in that clear tote unit that you want to bid on. It's clear, dine and dash. Yeah, if it's the one I already bid on, that's a possibility. And that is enough that and the fact that I can just go get it in 10 minutes, put it in my van, put out a video, and maybe find some gold all in one day. What's not to like about that? And for $100 or less unit, that's a good day. Yes, and it had a lot of furniture and mattresses. You'd have been interesting to see what was in that unit, but I don't like the fact that it was in a bad area. That was the thing, man. I don't like that area. Can we see selfstorageauctions.com? Yeah, we can do that. Part 2's coming up. Right, Sadie? Well, look at this little cat.
Hey, Sadie.
Sadie, California's calling.
Sadie.
Sadie, Henry lives there. You like Henry? She's like, I don't know Henry. Well, he's a nice cat. All right. Well, there's Sadie Moonin, everybody. All right, wait a minute. I got to fix this seat. It's all screwed up. Gun it. Now look at what you've done. Damn. All right, Sadie. What? Here, here. Why don't you eat this? It's cat food. You want it? Well, why are you looking at me? She's staring at me. You can have it. It's yours. I'm not eating that. Go ahead. She'll figure it out here in a minute. Okay, Mad Dog, we're gonna do this real quick. Let me while we Sadie, she's acting crazy. She just self-storage. Which one was it? Self-storage auction?
Yeah, self-storage auctions.com.
Self-storage auction.com. Here it is. Okay, so now I'll come back into StreamYard and we can go here. Okay, there we go. Now let's go here. Share screen. Okay, here's selfstorageauction.com. Okay, I'm there. Well, wait a minute. I got to come back and take this post down. Hey, Harry, how you doing, bud? Real quick, Harry's in the house. Well, man, I was out there painting the deck. Time gets away from you. Hey, you're good, man. I'm just glad you came in. We're sitting here looking for gold and silver and everything that's going to explode in price before you know it. And we're getting ready for it. Appreciate you coming in. We're going to look at some right now on selfstorageauction.com. Now, what is he saying? Well, let's just look on there in this area. Search auctions. Search now. God, this thing is hard to navigate. Well, where do you go? Find auction. Oh, here we go. Well, where do you put in your zip? Why can't I put in search auction? Oh, here it is. Zip 40299, 15 miles. That's triple how much I usually put in. So let's see how that goes. Okay. Oh, okay. This is the facility my nephew actually bought into that one time. It used to be called One and Done when he owned stock in it, we'll say. That's a big table. I don't want just a big table. Oh, Prime Storage J-Town. This is the place where I bought the motorcycle unit. Right here. They used to be on Storage Treasures. I don't know why they switched to this obscure site because it's not used near as much. Hey. Okay. Starts March 28th at 9 a.m. This facility requires the winning bidder to pay online prior to pickup. I don't like that as much, but okay. Wow, look at all these shoes, man. Holy crap. Tools and shoes. And a washing machine. Wow. What's the size of this unit?
I don't know. We don't see the pictures on our end, Mark.
What? You see what? It's not going from one picture to the next when I click on the links.
Yeah, all we're seeing is 4 different pictures of 4 different lockers.
Yeah, see it. Yeah, I'm at that page now. So when I hit this to look at the picture, then it goes into another window rather than opening in the same window. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I just did it then, and see, it didn't go there. So the only way I can go to it is to come back here and go into there. Okay. Ah, stop screen. I don't want to stop the screen. Well, why is it not working? Let's try it again. Share screen. Okay. Okay, now you can probably see the, I guess you can.
Yeah.
Is that even? Okay. See,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to do much with this site as far as showing it on here, because that's going to be too much trouble, man. Each time to have to.
Have to go in and do that.
Yeah. This is a good looking unit, though. And I think this site might be just a slight bit more obscure. This one, you might be able to get a better deal. And it sells at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Man.
It says starts March 28th, ends April 7th. I need to take a look at this. Okay, is it showing this?
All I see is pavement.
That's all I see. Okay.
There you go.
It's not bad, man. Now, what's the size of this unit? God, I hate this site.
They need to revamp their site, don't they?
This is bad, dude. It might help me get a better deal, though, here if I'm really interested. I don't know what the size of this is. Here it is. It's a 10 by 10, and that's the same place I bought the motorcycle unit. They take a debit card. What happens is it's saying that when you win a unit, they send you a link. You got to go there and pay for the unit. So when you go and pick it up, I guess you just go in there and put a deposit down. Yeah, it's $200. And you got 3 days to clean it out if you don't rent it. I guess, let me see if you make sure you can even rent it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. I'm not sure what happened there. It must have been a glitch. Jeez. I don't know. It might have been hedgehogs over here or something. Auction bidders must be over 18. I guess I'm old enough. All sales are final. Oh, yes, they are. I want to make sure you can rent them in case you did buy one there. Just got to know. Not all of them let you do that. The Space Center was a place I quit buying there because you can't rent the unit. A big unit like that, there's no way I get it out in 3 days. I think this one's got some potential, man.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing one. Oh, and there's tools, shoes, furniture. I don't like this website, though. Oh, here's some more tools in the cases right here. big old Christmas tree. There's two like tool cases there, or are they gun cases? I'm gonna assume tool cases. That's the washer. I wonder if the dryer's in there. It's a tempting locker, Glenn. It really is.
It is. It is. I like it. I just don't like this site.
I don't like it either. I mean, it's not good. I don't know if I like paying it online for it. I guess it wouldn't be that bad. I mean, I'm kind of paying online now with Storage Treasures. They take part of the money, and then you got to go there and then pay the rest. So really, it wouldn't be any different. And then when you got there, all you'd have to do is give them the deposit. And they make sure you get the stuff cleaned out by making it a $200 deposit too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, people are less likely to give up 200 than 100. So there's a nice looking drawer. I assume the rest of that's in there somewhere. Bags, boxes, furniture, shoes. I just wish I could see a jewelry box, but then again, if you can see it, so can everybody else. And that's that microfiber couches, or a chair and a couch. If that's clean, there's a couple $100 right there for sure. I think Mad Dog liked this unit too. Kind of like a vintage cooler down there. Let's see, what's the current bid on this? Hopefully I can even find it.
Yeah.
It sells it. Here's the clock. God, this site is janky. I don't even know what the current bid is, Glenn. I don't see it.
Yeah, I just don't like this site.
Oh, current price. It says it right here. Nobody's bid on it yet.
Oh. Huh.
Wouldn't that be wild? You pick that up for $10. I know that won't happen, but
Well, who knows? There, other people may get frustrated with the site and not bid on it.
it's tempting to just get off the page and say screw it too. It really is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Any bids placed within the last 3 minutes of the auction will cause the auction time to extend. Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
With a standard membership, wait a minute, here's something you need to hear. With a standard membership, winning bidders pay a 15% minimum premium charge. $10 with executive membership. But you got to pay $59.95 monthly to be a pro member to save.
God,
That's bullshit, man.
Must be affiliated with Daryl's.
Oh my God. You would lose money paying that unless you bought a bunch of units from them.
And that's what Daryl's is. You got to pay $100 month membership fee.
Oh, that's too much.
You don't buy a locker, then you just spend $100.
And your first bid, you got to bid at least $20.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this site.
I don't like it either. I do like that facility. I know the manager over there. I just wish they hadn't have gone to this website.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to watch this though, because it could turn out to be really cheap. I don't know.
It could be. I would just keep an eye on it. When does it close?
Oh, I got to scroll down and find that one little spot. You got to go through all the pictures before you get there, though. No, and then it's not there. You got to roll all the way back up and hope you find it this pass. Here it is. It sells on the shit. It doesn't say. It sure doesn't say here. So now we got to go look for the clock. Let's go find the clock. Scroll through the pictures again. and it's not here.
God.
I don't like this, man. I mean, I would do this if I could get like a locker for just next to nothing. I guess I could go through this, but where am I looking?
Boy, they make it
Here it
too
is.
damn.
I found it. 8 days, 22 hours, 39 minutes, and 36 seconds. And there's all the pictures. And okay, let me see if there's another picture we want to look at. Pretty much all of them are just showing the shoes, man, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Well,
picture, can't see anything.
it could work in your favor because most people get frustrated, probably wouldn't even use this site to bid on it.
Yeah, so if it's selling in 8 days, that's
Monday next week.
it should
Or
be.
not Monday next week, Monday after next
Yeah.
week. Or Monday after this week.
Yes. I want to put it on my calendar so I can see what this. I mean, I think I understand what they're doing. I just think it sucks. So I would be a pro manager, a member. So how much would I pay? I need to find out.
Yeah, that's something you need to look at because who knows what that could be.
With a standard, what about no membership?
Yeah, it should be something in there. Non-members pay X amount.
You got to make sure you can even bid if you're or not a member.
Yeah, maybe you can't bid if you're not a member.
It would seem like it would say that though.
Yeah, you would think.
And, build anniversary stuff. They put $60 a month. It doesn't say, man. Upon account being suspended.
They don't have a phone number you can call or anything, huh?
I would have to talk to the manager about this.
Yeah. Probably have to before you bid on it. Find out if you have to have a membership or don't have to have one.
It doesn't even say a non-member because you can bid as a non-member. You just pay a higher percentage.
Right.
But it doesn't say, man.
Yeah, because you don't want to get wrapped up in something where like you're a non-member and you purchase the locker for $500 and you got to pay a non-membership fee of $500.
Or it's like 50% or something.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm crazy. Or it could be like 25%. You don't know what it could be if it's not saying here. I'm trying to
probably
find something.
Yeah, you're probably gonna talk to a manager. Get some insight on it.
I think by paying $60, you're actually doing worse by paying it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know if I'm even going to mess with this, Glenn. It's so screwed up. Well, 8 days from now, that would be, of course, they didn't put the date down, did they? Of course not. When does it sell? Oh, my God. I hate this. This is the worst site I've ever seen. Yeah, there it is. April 7th at 9 a.m. I'm going to mark it on my calendar because I want to see it.
Tuesday after next.
Yeah, I'll mark it. 9 a.m. Self-storage. Okay. 9 a.m. I'm curious about. I do have to find out if you don't get a pro membership, how much percentage. Because if they're not putting it there, they could charge you whatever the hell they want.
Oh, yeah.
And you might not like it. Get the unit for $200, and then you find out the bill's $500 when you get there. Like, wait a minute, that's bullshit. Yeah, that's why we got our self-storage auction. Now you know, Mark, why we did. What do you think now? I think it sucks. I think it's shady. I really, I got to I got to come back into the chat, man. I'm aggravated. I've got a headache from looking at this. There we are. Okay. Good God. Whoever designed that. Harry's in the house. Well, he was in the house. There he is. Glad you swung in, Harry. Harry, we're looking forward to helping you find a unit one of these days. Yeah, I would love to help him find a storage unit. Harry, don't sniff the paint. Under search now. Deck stain. Oh, yeah. Deck stain. Yeah, I don't want to get a deck stain. Well, we almost got a stain earlier, man. I can't see the pictures. Well, Mad Dog, that site sucks. That wasn't the site's fault, though. Yeah. About $500 worth of shoes and merchandise before getting into it. If they're in there, what if they're all ladies' shoes? You know, those with big heels on them and all wore out. Then you're screwed, man. Or if you open them up and there's like old paperwork and bills and unpaid bills, court hearings and everything else, you just never know, man. That was either ripped her pants or you need to wipe. Her? No, we're good, man. Yes, I did like this shoe a lot. The shoes, there's been several good units here right now, 2 or 3 on the site. I love that facility, man. Well, I don't love it. I like it. I mean, the manager's cool. And it's, if you went directly to that place, like as the bird flies, it's not even a mile from here. Nobody bid on it. Yeah, and there's nobody bid on it yet. So I've got it marked on my calendar. I don't know how much I'd have to pay, and whatever the minimum you pay for a minimum membership, whatever that is, and it would be more than that. Or you must pay. It didn't say you had to pay anything, but they didn't say how much it would cost. So that's kind of janky. So I don't like that. Nobody bid $10 or $20, which is the minimum. I think 20 was the minimum, but then it goes in $10 increments. So you can't get a locker for less than $20. I think a genius designed the site, or an idiot. One of the two. If they were trying to confuse you, it worked. Yeah, I finally came to that conclusion. Jeebus bid on selfstorage.com and got one of his best storage units on the site, which had a gun. Yeah, I was actually talking to him last night in his chat. And he was actually reading my post. I was responding to some of his. I actually congratulated him on hitting 1 million subscribers, because that's pretty daggone. And since he got 1 million subs, which was like a couple of months ago, he's already got 80,000 more.
Sure.
And here I've been doing this since 2018. I've got 17,000 total. We don't want you to get drunk on deck perfume. Yeah. Hey, well, the show kind of went pretty good today. We're at 1:30.
Yeah, I think so.
I showed you the one that I am going to, if I can get it for a decent price, I'll pick that one up this week. And if I get it, I'll have another locker video up next Sunday. I guess I'll put it up like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, which seems to be a pretty good time. And I guess that's about it. So I guess we'll kick it up. That's all for today. Appreciate all you guys that came in here, all 0 of you. Yeah, there's 4 of you. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. So, Glenn, I hope you have a great week and
You
everything
too, Mark.
for you. And I'll be talking to you. See ya.